My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool, on make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor. My lord, God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state, train to move for self like Tesla. Crime rate boosting, chicks taking trips, trooping, profiting from them trips to Houston. GD
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning, really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him off. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Suzuki makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the sixth spot, Jason Hayward.
Well, I hate to say it, but just a dreadful season in the batter's box so far, Boog. Batting average is bad. The on-base percentage is bad. And, well, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's been a really tough campaign for this guy, but here's hoping he can figure some things out and start making some sort of impact with his bat.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now it's Max Muncy. Check swing, no appeal. And here it comes. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-2. In the dirt. Toss to Mancini. They get the out on Muncy. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Welcome back. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ian Happ. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And that's a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And it's even up. Kershaw fires. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Now he steps off to reset. Oh, 2 now. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he held up. A swing and a soft liner. Puts it away for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, JD Martinez. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And now the count is even. Chris, that 2018 Red Sox team that won it all, JD Martinez was a vital cog in that offensive machine. Of course, Mookie Betts on that team as well, but Martinez led the majors with 130 runs batted in. He was outstanding. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and he was the guy that other players fed off of. I mean, his level of intensity and focus and preparation, paying attention to video, batting practice video, going back in afterwards, his teammates fed off of it, and I think that's what elevated the offense.
Bounced up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And stepping in is the speedy James Outman. That one inside. Ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Hat makes the grab, and there's two away. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And first offering is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 1-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's going to be Patrick Wisdom. Kershaw back to work. And that one ripped to left. Calls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw on to Freeman, 2 up, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Slice the other way and foul. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. Barnes sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here's the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. Peralta, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The pitch. And now 2-0. That's in there. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
That one missed. Out to short. Nice stop. The throw. Swanson to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
And up next for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. First offering misses the mark. Barnes getting the start at catcher, 33 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. Flied out his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Singing Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Vargas off of first with 2 away. Left field. Happ makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Kershaw, a tall lefty, over 200 career wins. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. And there's the strike. Kershaw, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And it's strike 2.
He's great.
In the dirt. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up next for Chicago, Brennan Davis. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Batting 9.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart, the switch hitter batting right. Barnhart goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Nine straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a bit.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie.
Chris, when you watch Freddie Freeman hit, the ability to make contact and slug, he's kind of the ultimate player for the modern game. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Davis gets it in quickly. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Swanson whips it across, and Martinez is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In the air, left field, and that is that. 1 left for L.A., and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. In half up to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Kershaw back to work. Happ started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. And now the lefty to third, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And takes low for ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Here comes the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's won.
Pat aboard here at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Hayward moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College. Same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's in the dirt. And a count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And the pitch. And that one in the air, center field. Out brings it in for the 3rd out. Cubs leave 1, still no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. Kawhi to kick the pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now one out to right. Makes the grab, 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
David Peralta at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time.
One ball, no strike.
Next pitch has popped up. Mancini should have it. Makes the grab, 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And next for L.A., Miguel Vargas. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's to third. Oh, and it hits the base. Can't glove it cleanly, and he'll be safe at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christopher Morel. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Bounced out to short. Betts up with it. Betts. Jump throw. And he beats the throw very close right there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Ball. Inside.
Morel on at first. Nobody out. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and fires. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And here it comes. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Steps off, checks the runner at first. And he deals. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Trey Mancini now. Next offering is down low, and that's ball one. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Rio down. Foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Peralta snags it for the second out. Now it's the power speed combo. Brennan Davis. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that is in for a strike. And that's strike one. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And he hits a ground ball right side. They take the force out number 3. One left for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mookie Betts. Taillon back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Chris, Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
Next pitch misses way outside. Singy, what's your high game?
Yeah, about 234.
Just a weak fly ball this time. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Freeman in his 13th season, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground, right side. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 13,
Max Muncy at the dish.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. And we still have no score. Well, we go bottom six. Now, Tucker Barnhart.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
That's in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Now here is Ian Happ. 1 for 2.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Ball one, no strikes. This one high in the air to left center. Peralta makes the grab for the second out.
now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Hosmer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And Hosmer swings through it, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the seventh, and now the DH, J.D. Martinez. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's towards center. Davis makes the play. 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Here's Jason Hayward.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His 2nd of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
David Peralta steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounce to the right side. Mancini takes it to the bag, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And Swanson is set down.
Well, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. That's in there for strike one. Kicks and deals. Swing a high fly ball down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Slapped foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Keegan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
There's a strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Now batting, catcher,
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses the mark.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
One down, base is empty. They say you win. Next pitch is outside.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down. And now it's Mookie Betts. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. In the dirt. Barnhart gathers, throws in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
On a line, and it one-hops the wall. Peralta whips it back in. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in with mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brennan Davis, the next Cub to hit. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Kershaw will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Caleb Ferguson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Check swing, he went, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swung on, belted, back there. And it's off the wall. Run comes in from second. We're tied at 1. Not in time. He's got a double.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And up next for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. That one's in there, 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next pitch inside. At 1-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And it's second. Inside, just missed. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. In there. And so now 1-2. And a curve is down and in. And now 2-2. Good eye right there. Eric Hosmer to bat next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And first offering is fouled off. And this is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Left-hand batter waits. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
The batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And there's the strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Thompson back to work. Bounce to the right. Morel tosses to first, and Freeman is retired.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And the first offering is not close. Bullpen activity starting up now. Adrian Sampson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Jensen getting cranked up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Left-hand hitter waits. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs it.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Thompson, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Right-handed reliever. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Yo, 1. There's the strike. Got him swinging on the curveball. 1 out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's the second baseman, Christopher Morel.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. In there, and it's 0-1. Trying to send this to extra innings. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. That one fouled off. One, two now. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Two outs, runner at first. Trey Mancini digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Fought off foul. And the 0-2. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. That's down and in.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. Righty to the plate. And now 1-2. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. All tied up here in extra innings. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the left fielder, David Peralta. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Now it gets away from Barnhart. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. And the 1-0. Now 1-1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try.
Well, gonna pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Brennan Davis. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. A new arm into the game, the righty, Brusdar Graterol. He last pitched 2 days ago. And he deals. And that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the switch hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
In there for strike 1. All tied up here in extra innings. Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied 1-1. Back Now we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Adrian Sampson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. The extra innings rule, placing a runner on second to begin the inning, was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Here's a 1-1. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. And that one missing low. All tied up. We are in the 11th. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That swings, deep drive, left field. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Toss to Mancini. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. And the home team down a run. Here at Wrigley Field, we're in extras here, and here is Eric Hosmer.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Strike 2. That one missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. Tosses the first. One up, one down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Go straight.
And there's a ball. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Down to their final strike. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The 1-2. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,655. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.